What if the world's two biggest superpowers went head-to-head? Not in politics, but in pure military might. One has ruled the skies and seas for decades. The other is racing to close the gap, faster than many expected. This is the showdown everyone fears, yet no one dares imagine. USA versus China. Let's break down the real numbers. According to the latest Global Firepower Index, the United States holds a top-tier power index score. China isn't far behind. These numbers hint at a rivalry that could reshape global military balance. But here's the twist. Raw power index doesn't tell the full story. China has been modernizing at breakneck speed. In many areas, air, sea, and technology, it's closing in. Today, we compare ground forces, air power, naval strength, defense spending, tech, and global reach. By the end, you'll know. Where does the real advantage lie? Let's start on the ground. Manpower is China's biggest card. China's active military personnel is estimated to be around 2.03 million. For the US, active duty personnel is about 1.33 million. Both numbers are approximate. That's a difference of around 700,000 troops. But numbers only tell part of the story. Tanks and armor. China fields large numbers of tanks. Its modern Type 99 and other models are central to its ground strategy. The US deploys its own heavy armor, including M1 Abrams, but focuses heavily on quality, crew training, and combined arms tactics. Artillery power. China is believed to operate thousands of self-propelled and towed artillery pieces, while US artillery inventory is more focused on precision systems. Ground reality. On paper, China's numerical strength is very strong, but US forces benefit from decades of investment in training, logistics, and high-precision systems. In a potential conflict, especially in a region like the Pacific ground, power might matter less than what happens in the air and at sea. Now, the skies where the US has long held a critical advantage. Aircraft numbers. It's estimated that the US operates over 13,000 military aircraft across its branches. China's air fleet is significantly smaller in comparison, with estimates around 3,000 plus military aircraft. Fighter jets. For advanced fighters, US, approximately 1,700 plus fighter interceptor aircraft, including a large number of fifth-generation stealth jets, F-35, F-22. China, approximately 300 plus J-20 stealth fighters, according to several open-source defense analyses. Production rates. China is accelerating production of its J-20 stealth fighters, but widely cited claims like one J-20 every 8 days are not reliably confirmed in open data. So treat such production speed numbers cautiously. Bombers and strategic aircraft, US, fly high-end bombers like the B-2 Spirit, also maintain legacy bombers like B-52. China operates bombers such as the Xi'an H-6 series, though many lack true stealth capabilities. Globally, the United States still retains dominance in air power, thanks to its vast fleet, diverse aircraft, and global reach, especially in the Asia-Pacific. China's robust production, growing stealth fleet, and drone capabilities make it a formidable challenger. At sea, things get even more intense because this is where projection of power really matters. Fleet size, hull count. China's Navy has grown rapidly. According to open estimates, it now fields 360 to 370 plus hulls, including warships, patrol, support vessels, etc. The US Navy, while slightly smaller in hull count, maintains powerful and capable ships. Aircraft carriers. US operates 11 nuclear-powered supercarriers capable of sustained global deployment and large sortie generation. China has 3 active carriers, Liaoning, Shandong, and the newer Fujian, but their carriers are conventionally powered, which limits endurance compared to US nuclear-powered carriers. Submarines. US, approximately 60 plus nuclear-powered submarines, attack plus ballistic missile types. China, estimated to have 70 plus subs, both diesel, electric, and some nuclear types, but many of the older ones have more limited range and endurance. Naval reality. China's strength is in numbers and regional presence, especially in the South China Sea and along its maritime periphery. However, the US Navy's ability to project power globally, plus its nuclear-powered carriers and advanced subs, remains unmatched. China's shipbuilding capacity is enormous, but claims like 232 times capacity are likely exaggerated in public sources, best to frame such claims as some analysts argue money fuels power, and the numbers here are telling. Defense budgets. According to SIPRI, U.S. military expenditure in 2024 reached $997 billion. China's estimated 2024 military spending, $314 billion. These are public estimates. Real numbers may differ due to hidden programs, where the money goes. The U.S. invests heavily in carrier maintenance and deployment overseas bases, R&D, next-gen jets, missile defense, C-5ISR, personnel and veteran systems. China focuses on rapid shipbuilding, hypersonic and anti-ship ballistic missiles, drones, AI, cyber area, denial systems, for example missiles, coastal defenses, technology race, 5th-gen fighters. US holds the qualitative lead, F-35, F-22. China's J-20 fleet is growing, but not yet on par in terms of global reach 6th-gen fighters. China reportedly experiments with prototypes, but details are limited. Mention such development as under research, speculative. Hypersonic weapons. China is investing heavily, but while some media claim they tested more in a year than the US, open source verification is limited. Use moderate phrasing. AI and drones. Both nations pour billions. China's big advantage, fewer legal or regulatory limits on data usage, possibly faster R&D tech verdict. The US continues to maintain a qualitative edge. Its systems are mature, tested, and deeply networked. But China's fast modernization, large-scale production, and strategic investment make its technological rise a critical factor in future power balance. Power isn't just about how many weapons you have, it's where you can place them. U.S. global reach. The United States operates 100+ overseas military bases in dozens of countries, giving it a uniquely global footprint. Exact base counts vary by source. This global reach gives the U.S. a strategic advantage: rapid deployment, global response, and persistent influence. China's expanding presence. China officially has one overseas base in Djibouti. Its global influence primarily comes through the Belt and Road Initiative. Dual-use ports and infrastructure give China long-term logistical reach. China's string of pearls strategy, ports in Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, suggests a growing maritime presence, though not purely military bases. Also, China is expanding military cooperation with some countries in regions like Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Presence, verdict. US, global projection, long reach, strong footprint. China, regional dominance plus growing logistical network, but limited true overseas bases for now. So who has the upper hand? In a global conflict scenario, the United States retains significant advantages: massive logistical reach, nuclear-powered carriers, decades of experience operating worldwide, deep investment in modern tech, C-5ISR, and integrated battle networks. In a regional Asia-Pacific scenario, China could be very dangerous. Home field advantage, large numbers in ships and aircraft, especially regionally deployed, strong anti-access, area denial, A2/AD systems, hypersonic missile capabilities. Key numbers recap, estimates. Personnel, China approximately 2.03 million versus US approximately 1.33 million active. Aircraft, US approximately 13,000 plus versus China approximately 3,000 plus. Naval hulls, China approximately 360 to 370 plus versus US estimated fewer in hull count but higher capability. Aircraft carriers, US 11 nuclear versus China approximately 3 conventional submarines. US many nuclear, China approximately 70 plus. Mix. Defense. Budget. US $997 billion versus China $314 billion. Global bases. US 100 plus overseas footprint versus China's regional logistic expansion. Big picture, US equals sophistication, global reach, technological backbone. China equals fast modernization, regional strength, numerical growth. The race isn't over, in fact. It's heating up. This isn't about who wins a war. It's about understanding power strategy, ambition, and where the world is headed. Because the biggest shift in this century won't come from tanks or ships alone. It'll come from AI, cyber warfare, and space. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Who do you think will dominate in 2030?